Welcome to Casablanca Cargo. This is Kathy. Okay, here we are with the journal cover that looks like a old-time photo album. And okay, here's the pages. I still haven't glued it in yet because we haven't got to that part yet. Today we're going to destroy this cover. And you can see the bumps and things of the layers underneath, and that's fine. It's going to be destroyed anyway. When I glued everything down, I pulled it open and pushed it open, and it cracked right there. And I was like, "Oh great, now I've just ruined it." And then I thought, "Well, wait a minute. No, that's okay, because this is going to get destroyed in a sense." And a lot of those old photo albums that you find, it does crack. The paper does crack in the cover. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So now I want to make a little insert, or not insert, but a little tag here on the front. I'm using the Tim Holtz decal edge trimmer. I just want to put a little title card on the front of the cover, and instead of trying to stencil right there on the cover, because it is so kind of bumpy and there's ridges and things. Here's the pen I got. It's okay. It's not, I don't know. This is like the second time I'm using it now. I got it off of Amazon, and the reviews were mixed. So I think next time I'll just get a Posca pen, but I didn't have time to go out and get one. We had a yard sale over the weekend, and I don't want to do any more yard sales. It's just too, I don't know. It's so much work to get the stuff out, to set it up, and then I put rock bottom prices on stuff, and it still wasn't enough. Still getting offered, oh, you you want 50 cents for that? I'll give you like five pennies. How about that? And no, it's so frustrating, and it's so, I don't know. It's an experience. Some people just really do great at yard sales. I'm just not one of them. And it was very weird weather. It was windy the first day and cold. And I ended up having to get had to wear my jacket and get a lap blanket to keep from freezing in between people showing up. So here now I have punched out these tiny little leaves, and I'll put a link to where I've used these before in not black but in white, and I thought, oh, these would be neat in silhouette. So you can see they're just different. It's a one punch, and that's what I use to punch the cutouts of the leaves. If you can see it a little bit there on the black paper, black on black, you might not be able to see it too well. And I thought, oh, I've got these leaves. Well, let me punch some more. I've got some leftover black paper, and I just wanted it to be part of, it's kind of part of the motif, I guess, of the journal, and with the falling leaves. And so that's why the white swipe and the black little leaves here, and just gluing them on with some Olean's tacky glue going around. Yeah, so I mean, have you ever had a yard sale and how did it go? I don't know. I'm just so. It was like 10 years since the last yard sale, and I think I can just go the rest of my life and never have another yard sale. I don't know. It's just, whatever. Anyway, let's go on. Now, I want to stencil the word memories. And so I've got my little stencil journal here I made a couple years ago, and I'll put the link for the video of that. And it's been holding up pretty good, because it's just something that you reach for every once in a while. And these are mostly, well, they're planner stencils, but half of them are little tiny planner stencils, and the other half are these alphabet stencils, which really is probably why I got them, because you have so many different choices to use. And I think I'm going to use this one. It's got large and small letters, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, now this is the tricky part for me, keeping the line straight as I go. And I don't know. I just try to do the best that I can, and I'm using a white gel pen. And just fill it in. The first letter is always the perfect. It's always the straight one. It's always perfect. And this one, I found that I have to let the gel pen dry a little bit before I move on, or it'll smear. So I've got memories here. That, that kind of old-time lettering, a lot of times you look at it and go, that doesn't look right. But that is the R. That's the R that was in the stencil. So I knew I would probably cover up a few of the leaves, and that's fine. I just wanted it to be a continuous kind of a flow there, and I'm using tacky glue again to glue this down. And I'm just going to have to fill that little line right there. So it's straight enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, straight enough, at least for me. I know there's people that can make it perfect, and God bless them. I'm not one of them, but it's close enough for me. Okay. Now, the scary part for me. Now, last week I had built up the edges with that cardboard that you saw there, because this is just a Ritz box, thin cardboard, and I wanted that corrugated cardboard on the corners especially. So I'm starting to rough it up with this nail file. It's probably medium grit, I guess. And, I've never done this before, and I'm real nervous because, I don't normally make things and then destroy them. But I did this for a little, like lately, and then I thought, well, no, I'm going to go for it, but I'm going to start it on the back side in case it doesn't work out the way I envisioned it to. And so as I'm sawing at the cover now, look, there it is. There it is. It's starting to show. There's the corrugated corner. A lot of these old photo albums, if you see them, they're that gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you. The corners, can be dilapidated, like I'm trying to replicate here, and the inside is cracked, and the cover is very, there's that starting to come up. It's been pulled out and thrown into drawers and thrown into boxes and moves, and it's old because the paper, there's that one. See that? You see that little bit of the corrugated cardboard in there, the whole thing was just, corrugated cardboard. It wasn't. Oh, I love it. It's coming along. Yeah, so these old photo albums with the yellow tape and busted corners on the photos and things like that. This is what I am trying to replicate, but also have a sturdy journal so that it still can be looked at. Oh, I knocked off a few leaves. They hadn't had time to set, I guess, or they didn't have enough glue on them. No, I have this recollections sanding block from this kit from long ago. One of those Michaels things. And it's very, very lightweight grit sandpaper. So I'm just going to take the sheen off the black paper now. Look at all those crumbs just all over the place. And make it look even more aged. Oh, can't believe I'm doing this. I mean, but it's what I envisioned. Well, look at that yummy corner. It worked. It actually worked. I can't believe it. And yeah, I'll go back and put some of those leaves back on after I stop the video. But even in the corner there on the memories part, I'm just going to leave that like it pulled up a little bit. And there's the inside with the cracked spine, the cracked binding. I'm just going there with the sanding block. Just get that sheen off of there. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It feels crazy to me. I know people do this all the time and they make really vintage looking things, and I'm not one of them. But this time I just really wanted to look at those corners. Oh man, that thing has seen a life. That poor cover. That poor cover has been through it all, There it is. So, okay, see you soon. Bye.